I know. You wish you had this, don't you? Mm-hmm. 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 But you don't. You know why? Because I have it. Right here. Me. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ooh. Anyway, so this is a story time video for you guys, and this is going to be the story of the time I was almost shot at a laundromat. Is it laundromat or laundromat? Because it's spelled like laundro. Laundromat. 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 La 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 doo 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 doo. That segue though. Yeah, I was in college when this happened. It was my senior year, and I mistakenly and unfortunately signed a lease to an apartment that wasn't built. I was told to be built, but it wasn't built. So for a couple of months, I was living in an apartment in a hotel, and then towards the end of my stay, outside of my actual apartment, I was living in this like extended stay apartment. One flaw in this apartment, one flaw that I hated so much, it was the washer and dryer. People in Section 8 housing had a better washer and dryer than I did. And that says a lot. I'm sorry, I'm having a flashback and I just can't take it. Okay. Gather yourself, girl. Gather yourself. You good? Okay. Me and a washer were good buddies. We were real good Judy's, girl. We would kiki, have tons of fun. Okay, me and a washer were like this. But then, the dryer, girl. Clearly that the dryer was an ex-boyfriend and no one wants to talk about or talk to. He was the side hoe that you were ashamed to call a side hoe. Like, he was just out of place. He was not meant to be there. I've never in my life saw a dryer with 2 settings and 1 temperature. 2 settings and 1 temperature. What is that? Why would that be a thing? The dryer only dried on high heat. Of course, me being me, I was like, I'm not going to use this dryer. So I was on a hunt for a laundromat because the day I wanted to wash clothes, I had just bought a duvet. And a duvet needs to be washed because I'm not going to sleep in a new duvet that is not washed because I don't know who had it before me. It could have been Becky's duvet. You never know. Now I Google and I find one that has free Wi-Fi. And I was like, free Wi-Fi? Well, number one, you have to be in a safe neighborhood because it's free, okay? So I'm driving down the street, just following Siri's voice as if she's God because I did not want to like miss an exit or turns. And I'm just driving. I'm like, looking around. And I started to notice how less, what is the proper way to say this? Well, I noticed I was in the ghetto. Although I'm from the hood, although I live in the hood, although I experience hood ways, and I am a hood booger to the day I die because I'm a little ratchet sometimes, I don't want to go back. I don't know what to expect. Will I get shot in my first step outside my car? Will I get robbed? Will I be approached by a stranger? Will someone jack me? Will a little girl with a Girl Scout cookie box pull out a gun and shoot me? Like, I don't know what's going to happen in these streets. Needless to say, nothing happened when I got out of my car. So that was a good thing. I pull up a park and I go to the laundromat, get my clothes out, and I'm just looking around, observing my surroundings because, like, girl, you have to be ready. So I hear this man yelling. He was yelling at the top of his lungs as if someone stole his EBT card. Like, girl, what was the problem? Like, what's going on? Like, what's happening, boo-boo? What's happening, honey? Let me know, girl. Let me know. Being the nosy bee that I am, I'm looking over the washer dryers like, well, what's going on? What's happening? What's pimping? What's pimping? What's pimping? What's going on? I can't see nothing. What's going on? So I think he said something like,
y'all gonna give my motherfucking money back? And
he just like yelling about nonsense to me, and I didn't know what was going on. He was like yelling at this lady, and she's getting back with him. She's like,
sir, don't talk to me like that, sir. Back up off me, sir.
And I was looking around like, okay, so what's going on? What's happening? Why is this happening to me? I sat there and I was thinking to myself, I was sitting there thinking, I'm like, this is gonna end soon. This is probably just a misunderstanding about quarters or something. You know, he asked for $1, she gave him 75 cents. I don't know. But I was like, this is gonna end soon. There's no way possible that this could escalate. Oh, was I wrong. So the other guy comes out, I guess the other worker or the owner, I don't know who these people are, because it's my first visit here. He comes from the back with a bat. I'm like, okay. So he gets together with the man.
You don't talk to her like that. You don't speak to her that way.
And so he gets back with him.
Who the fuck you talking to?
Remember what happened next is he said, I'm gonna get my, what do he call it? I think he called it like a Glock or maybe a pistol or one of those gun terms. So I'm just gonna use a random one.
I'm gonna get my motherfucking piece and light this place up.
Can you tell I'm not really hood? And I was just like, light up. Like, you mean we're gonna turn up? Like, we're gonna be lit? Like, we gonna get the party started? Like, what you mean, light up? Because the lights are already on, so I'm sure the bill is paid. I'm sure, like, the light bill has been paid this month, so thank you, but no, we're good. And then he said,
oh yeah, I'm gonna shoot everybody up in this bitch. Everybody die tonight.
What was it? What you say, honey? I couldn't hear. Say it in my good ear. Because what I heard was, it couldn't have been English. It had to have been a dead language, because clearly no one understood what he said. Because when he said that shit, everyone in that laundromat continued to wash their clothes and dry their clothes and play with their kids and do what they had to do to get ready for the work day. And I was just looking around like, do you hoes not hear this man? He's going to kill us. So I get to, you know, grabbing my the doors of the washers. Because mind you, I didn't get to dry yet, which was the entire reason why I went there. So I'm getting to shaking and trying to get stuff open. They were locked, and they didn't have a cancel button on them. So I'm like, okay, Bobby, be calm. I had like I think 3 or 2 minutes left on the washers. I was gonna just wait my time out. And so I see him get in his car. He drives off. I'm like, okay, cool. Now he either lives down the street or he stays on the street. But he came back literally when my doors unlocked. And I was like, oh hell no, I am not. I repeat, I cannot. I will not stay here. I don't make enough to die. I'm not cute enough to die yet. I will not die in this laundromat. Do I look like someone who wants to get shot? No. Like, I had a meal waiting for me at home. I had recorded TV shows on my DVR. Like, I had things to do. I had a life to live, okay? I then quickly, okay, take out all of my clothes. Because what Bobby won't do, girl, is be a witness or an accessory or even a victim of a gun shooting, okay? I see him, like, he's parked. I'm guessing he's, like, getting ready, loading his gun up. I don't know what's going on. The guy then, like, comes from behind the counter and he's standing at the door. I'm like, oh hell no. And mind you, everyone is still washing clothes like nothing is popping off. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? When I tell you I was power walking for my life, honey, girl, I could have walked a marathon how fast I was running. Girl, I would have won the 5K this year. Because I was like, I'm not going to be stuck in here with you guys. And so the owner, he's like in front of the door. And I'm like, excuse me, sir. You need to move. He's like, don't go out there. I'm like, I'm going to go. Let me out. So he moves out the way and lets me out. The guy got out of his car. I'm walking out the door. So he parked in front of he parked next to the entrance of the building. So I'm walking out the door. He's yelling. He could have been yelling my name. He could have been yelling at me. I don't know for sure. I don't know. But all I do know is I wasn't going to stop. I wasn't going to stop and say, huh? I wasn't going to stop and say, how can I help you? I wasn't going to stop for anything. Because my Jesus told me, get your shit and go. He did not cuss. I'm just saying. Girl. So he gets to yelling at the attendant again, and the attendant is waving his bat around, and I'm just running to my car for my life, occasionally looking back to make sure no one is following me. Close the door and I get into the driver's seat, I turn the car on, and I back out. As I'm backing out, I see in my review, he's like yelling. Mind you, Rosa, Tony, Antoinette, Felicia, all them hoes are still in the laundromat washing their clothes. And I'm just like, have y'all lost y'all mind? Like, are y'all really washing clothes right now? And you still washing clothes? That was my first and last time going to the laundromat for the rest of my life. Side note, the Wi-Fi though was fucking amazing. I mean, it was clear, quick, girl, better than what I had at home. I was like, shoot. If it wasn't for the man, you know, trying to kill people, I probably would make them a regular laundromat. But no. Alright, that's the end of the video. That's my story time for today. Let me know if you enjoyed this video by liking the like button. If you haven't already. Do it now. You're welcome. And don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe to this channel because that's the only way. That's the only way, honey. That's the only way that you're going to know what's going on, girl. And also, don't forget to follow me and DJ on all of our social media accounts, which will all be linked below, okay? Goodbye. Goodbye. Farewell to you, my friends. I forgot the rest of the song, but until the next time I see you again, remember to stay true to you and always remember, what would Beyonce do?
Let's party. Suede on the track.